Good morning, YouTube. Today, we're going to make this Mustang GT500 go from sounding like this to like this.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
If you're new to the channel, my name is Dan, and this is my garage, and this channel is all about the supercar ownership experience. And as you can see, we've got a Lamborghini Huracan and a Ferrari 48. But today, we're not working on those. We're working on my project Mustang GT500. So I am a huge Mustang fan. I've owned lots of them, and I love them. And this thing, well, I think it was a repossessed car. It needs a lot of love. But it actually has a few extra goodies. So it already has an aftermarket blower, and actually it already has an MBRP exhaust, but we're gonna make it louder. So we got a more aggressive MBRP exhaust. I actually did not realize that this thing had an aftermarket exhaust when I bought it, because again, sight unseen on an auction, as is, it shows up, it's already got an exhaust. I'd already ordered an exhaust, but hey, you know what? We're gonna make it a little bit louder. So we've got the Attack exhaust, I think it's called. So it's basically just a straight through muffler. It's not gonna really quiet it down at all. Right now it does have mufflers on it, but they are, you know, they're still pretty awesome. So anyway, it's gonna be the MBRP versus MBRP exhaust videos. Let's get started. It shouldn't be too hard to remove this since it's already got an aftermarket exhaust. This shouldn't take very long, but let's fire it up and hear it first. And Mo, what are you doing? Where are you going? Shop Dog Mo is not interested. Alright, just got back from driving it with the current MBRP exhaust, so let's get it up in the air and put in the new one. Okay, YouTube, so this is actually my first time having this car up in the air, and as you can see, yeah, so we have an aftermarket MBRP exhaust, which actually is great because it's going to make it a lot easier to remove. You can see it's actually in pretty okay shape, a little bit of rust. We've got some aftermarket traction bars, which is kind of cool. I don't know if those are factory stocks, shocks or not, but yeah, so we got the H-pipe right here. We still have the catalytic converters, so, well, these will all go away soon, so don't worry, that's all gonna go away. But all of this back here, yeah, we'll unbolt it here, and all of this, all these pipes and over the axle, all that's gonna go away. So hopefully it won't be too terribly difficult. The downside is, of course, now I just drove it, so it's hot as hell, which it's actually gonna be easier to remove the bolts, but gonna suck for not trying to burn myself. Wow, there is a big, beefy, like, brace on the rear diff. That is crazy. This car is a very interesting design. Oh, it's actually got like 2 drive shafts. Interesting. You can actually unbolt it there or there. Wow. And I'm just looking around. Oh, it looks like the oil filter's got a little bit of a leak. Well, that's dry. This is oh, there's some oil up here, coming up here. Yeah, looks like it's on the K members or something. So we'll have to take a look at that, see what's leaking up here. Remove for oil service. Man, they are very convenient here in these Fords. Wow, those bushings are all right. Just kind of looking around, inspecting everything. It's got coilovers in the front. I think a lot of these bushings are probably toast. So anyway, let's crank these things off and get the new one on there. Okay, so the clamps came off reasonably easy. I did use my impact gun on it. Made it quick work. I'm actually going to remove the rear muffler mounts. I think it's be easier. Then I can slip those forward, well, actually backwards, and get them to slip off those mounts. So I don't think I'll have to remove those, but I'll remove these. And then we'll just kind of disassemble it from the back forward. and then reassemble it from the forward back. I think that's going to be the best move here. Okay, so I thought it would disconnect here, but it actually popped off at the H-pipe. So I guess maybe I'll try and disconnect it there and then there. So maybe that'll work. Let's give it a shot. Maybe. Oh man, this thing's on there. Let's spray some PB Blaster on it. There's some Liquid Wrench, maybe a little more. Okay. Let's see if we can get the muffler section. I don't know. Haha. You didn't have to take it apart. Whew. Okay. Let's get the other one. Okay, YouTube, we got it off. So just got the H-pipe sitting here. Here's the old exhaust. It's actually, I have to say, it actually sounds really good. So I'm curious how much louder and more aggressive the new one will be. But you can see the big difference. I mean, obviously we got some big mufflers, and this one basically just has little resonators. By the way, this is for sale if one of you wants it. I don't know, man. A couple $100 and it's yours. I got nothing to do with it, so there you go. Okay, so let's put in the new exhaust. We'll start with adding stuff to the H-pipe first and work our way backwards. So it'll be the H-pipe piece, that little straight pipe, then the over the axle pipe, then the mufflers, and obviously new clamps and everything and new tips. So it should look nice and pretty when it's all done. Let me tell you, the worst part about this was just getting the damn tips on the mufflers. But there you go. Sexy. All right, well, let's fire it up and see how the new exhaust sounds. Not bad. It's a little bit deeper. It's got a lot more interior noise, but it's not like dramatically louder. So I will say it's actually still fairly pleasant, still has a great Mustang sound to it. I'm very pleased with that. So that was the MBRP exhaust. I need to adjust the tips. they're kind of misaligned a little bit, so I'll do that in a minute. I don't want to do that when they're super hot. I'm gonna let it cool down and we'll readjust the tips. But that's gonna do it for this video. So hope you guys enjoyed that. We got some more stuff to do on this Mustang GT500 Project Repo Racer. We'll see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned. It's gonna be sweet.